Good evening to one and all. I am Vinoda, lecturer in chemistry at MALD GDC, Gadwal. So, I am discussing about electrocyclic reactions. So, it is a part of the pericyclic reaction. So, the definition of the electrocyclic reactions. An electrocyclic reaction is a reversible reaction. It involves the ring closure of a conjugated polyene to a cycloalkane or ring opening of a cycloalkene to a conjugated polyene. For example, ring closure of 1,3,5-hexatriene forms a 1,3-cyclohexadiene as a product with one more sigma bond and one fewer pi bond than the reactant. The ring opening of cyclobutane forms 1,3-butadiene as a product with one fewer sigma bond and one more pi bond than the reactant. For example, in ring closing reaction of the 1,3,5-hexatriene, it undergoes electrocyclic reaction. It forms a product 1,3-cyclohexadiene. So, in the reactant molecule, there are 3 pi bonds, whereas in the product, it contains only 2 pi bonds and one newly generated sigma bond is formed. The second example is a ring opening reaction. So, the ring opening of the cyclobutane. So, it contains only one pi bond. It undergoes electrocyclic reaction. It forms a 1,3-butadiene as a product. In 1,3-butadiene molecule, there are 2 pi bonds. So, in the reactant molecule, only one pi bond is there, but in the product, there are 2 pi bonds and one less number of the sigma bond. To draw the product in each reaction, use curved arrows and begin at a pi bond. Move the pi electrons to an adjacent carbon-carbon bond and continue in a cyclic fashion. In a ring forming reaction, this process forms a new sigma bond that now joins the ends of the conjugated polyene. In a ring opening reaction, this process breaks a sigma bond to form a conjugated polyene with one more pi bond. Whether the reactant or product predominates at equilibrium depends on the ring size of the cyclic compound. Generally, a 6-membered ring is favored over an acyclic triene at equilibrium. In contrast, an acyclic diene is favored over a strained 4-membered ring. Moreover, the stereochemistry of the product of an electrocyclic reaction depends on whether the reaction is carried out under the thermal condition or photochemical conditions, that is, with heat or light respectively. The cyclization of the 2,4-hexadiene with heat forms a cyclobutane with trans-methyl groups, whereas the cyclization with light forms a cyclobutane with cis-methyl groups. To understand these results, we must focus on the HOMO of the acyclic conjugated polyene, that is, either the reactant or the product in an electrocyclic reaction. In particular, we must examine the p orbitals on the terminal carbons of the HOMO and determine whether like faces of the orbitals are on the same same side or in opposite sides of the molecule. I showed in the figure the same phases and opposite sides. An electrocyclic reaction occurs only when like phases of orbitals can overlap to form a bond. Such a reaction is symmetry allowed reaction. The next, an electrocyclic reaction that cannot occur between orbitals of the opposite phases. Such a reaction is symmetry forbidden. That means symmetrically it cannot allow reaction. To form a bond, the p orbitals on the terminal carbons must rotate so that like phases can interact to form the new sigma bond. The two modes of rotation are possible. When like phases of the p orbitals are on the same side of the molecule, the two orbitals must rotate in opposite directions. One is clockwise direction and another one is anti-clockwise direction. The rotation in opposite directions is said to be a disrotation. So this is as shown in the figure. When like phases of the p orbitals are on opposite sides of the molecule, the two orbitals must rotate in the same direction. Both are clockwise or both are anti-clockwise directions. In the same direction, that is said to be a conrotatory. This is shown in the figure. The thermal electrocyclic reactions. To explain the stereochemistry observed in electrocyclic reactions, we must examine symmetry of the molecular orbitals that contains the most loosely held pi electrons. In a thermal reaction, we consider that the HOMO orbital of the ground state electronic configuration. The rotation occurs in a disrotatory or conrotatory fashion so that like phases of the p orbitals on the terminal carbons of this molecular orbital combine. The number of double bonds in the conjugated polyene determines whether the rotation is conrotatory or disrotatory. For example, the thermal electrocyclic ring closure of 2,4,6 octatriene that yields a single product with cis methyl groups on the ring. The cyclization occurs in a disrotatory fashion because the HOMO of a conjugated triene has all like phases of the outermost p orbitals on the same side of the molecule. A disrotatory ring closure is a symmetry allowed because like phases of the p orbitals overlap to form the new sigma bond of the ring. In the disrotatory ring closure, both the methyl groups are pushed down, make them cis in the product. This is a specific example of the general process observed for conjugated polyenes with an odd number of pi bonds. The HOMO of a conjugated polyene with an odd number of pi bonds, it has like phases of the outermost p orbitals on the same side of the molecule. The thermal electrocyclic reactions occur in a disrotatory fashion for a conjugated polyene with an odd number of pi bonds. This is a condition. In contrast, the thermal electrocyclic ring closure of 2,4-hexadiene, it forms a cyclobutene with trans-methyl groups. The cyclization occurs in a conrotatory fashion because the HOMO of a conjugated diene, it has a like phases of the outermost p orbitals on opposite sides of the molecule. A conrotatory sigma bond, a conrotatory ring closure of a symmetry allowed because like phases of the p orbitals overlap to form the new sigma bond of the ring. In the conrotatory ring closure, one methyl group is pushed down and other methyl group is pushed up, make them as a trans in the product. This is a specific example of the general process observed for conjugated polyenes with an even number of pi bonds. The HOMO of a conjugated polyene with an even number of pi bonds has like faces of the outermost p orbitals on opposite sides of the molecule. As a result, the thermal electrocyclic reactions occurs in a conrotatory fashion for a conjugated polyene with an even number of pi bonds. Since electrocyclic reactions are reversible, electrocyclic ring opening reactions follows the same rules as electrocyclic ring closures. The thermal ring opening of cis 3,4 dimethyl cyclobutene, which ring opens to a diene with an even number of pi bonds and occurs in a conrotatory fashion to forms 2,4-hexadiene as the only product. This is shown in the reaction. The photochemical electrocyclic reactions. The photochemical electrocyclic reactions follows similar principles as those detailed in thermal reactions, with one important difference. In photochemical reactions, we must consider the orbitals of the HOMO of the excited state to determine the course of the reaction. In excited state, the HOMO has the opposite orientation of the outermost p orbitals compared to the HOMO of the ground state. As a result, the method of ring closure of a photochemical electrocyclic reaction is opposite to that of a thermal electrocyclic reaction for the same number of pi bonds. The photochemical ring closure of 2,4,6 octatriene that yields a cyclic product with trans-methyl groups on the ring. This is shown in the example. The cyclization occurs in a conrotatory fashion because the excited state HOMO of a conjugated triene has like phase of the outermost p orbitals on the opposite sides of the molecule. Cyclization occurs in a conrotatory fashion because the excited state HOMO of a conjugated triene has a like phases of the outermost p orbitals on the opposite sides of the molecule. In the conrotatory ring closure, one methyl group is pushed down and one methyl group is pushed up, making them as trans in the product. This is a specific example of the general This is a specific example of the general process observed for conjugated polyenes with an odd number of pi bonds. The photochemical ring closure of 2,4-hexadiene, it forms a cyclobutene with two methyl groups. In this reaction, the cyclization can occur in a disrotatory fashion because the excited state HOMO of a conjugated diene has a like faces of the outermost p orbitals on the same side of the molecule. In the disrotatory ring closure, both the methyl groups are pushed down or making them as cis as a product. This is a specific example of the general process which is observed for conjugated polyenes with an even number of the pi bonds. The photochemical electrocyclic reactions occurs in a disrotatory fashion for a conjugated polyenes with an even number of pi bonds. The summary of the electrocyclic reactions. These rules are often called as the Woodward-Hoffmann rules. For electrocyclic reactions under the thermal or photochemical conditions, the number of pi bonds refers to the acyclic conjugated polyene, that is either the reactant or the product of an electrocyclic reaction. So, according to the Woodward-Hoffmann rules, for electrocyclic reactions, if the number of pi bonds are even, then the thermal reaction is conrotatory fashion. Under the photochemical condition, they can rotate as a disrotatory fashion. So, if the reactant molecules contains a odd number of pi bonds, under the thermal conditions, they can rotate disrotatory fashion, whereas in the photochemical conditions, they can be rotated as a conrotatory fashion. Next, we will go for cycloaddition reactions. A cycloaddition is a reaction between two compounds with two pi bonds to form a cyclic product with two new sigma bonds. Like electrocyclic reactions, the cycloadditions are the concerted stereospecific reactions, and the course of the reaction is determined by the symmetry of the molecular orbitals of the reactants. The cycloadditions can be initiated by heat, that is thermal conditions, or light, that is photochemical conditions. The cycloadditions are identified by the number of pi electrons in the two reactants. For example, the Diels-Alder reaction. The Diels-Alder reaction is a it can undergoes in thermal conditions. So it is also known as a 4+2 cycloaddition that occurs between a diene contains 4 pi electrons and an alkene which is a dienophile with 2 pi electrons. That is shown in the reactions. The diene plus dienophile which can undergoes the cycloaddition, they can form a Diels-Alder product. A photochemical cycloaddition. So that is a 2+2 cycloaddition, it can occur between two alkenes, each with 2 pi electrons, to form a cyclobutane. Under the thermal conditions, 2 plus 2 cycloaddition do not takes place. The 4 plus 2 cycloaddition under the photochemical condition, it cannot be possible. By thermal condition, only 4 plus 2 cycloaddition is possible. Whereas the 2 plus 2 cycloaddition is possible only in photochemical conditions. It cannot be possible under thermal conditions. The orbital symmetry and cycloadditions. To understand the cycloaddition reactions, we examine the p orbitals of the terminal carbons of both the reactants. Bonding can take place only when like faces of both sets of the p orbitals can combine. Two modes of a reaction are possible. A suprafacial cycloaddition occurs when like faces of the p orbitals of both the reactants are on the same side of the pi system, so that the two bonding interactions are results. That is a suprafacial bond forming. The next one is a intrafacial cycloaddition, which occurs when pi electron system must twist to align like faces of the p orbitals of the terminal carbons of the reactants. Because of the geometrical constraints of the small rings, cycloadditions that form 4. Because of the geometrical constraints of the small rings, cycloadditions that forms 4 or 6 membered rings must take place by suprafacial pathways. Since the cycloaddition involves the donation of electron density from one reactant to another, one reactant donates its most loosely held electrons, those occupying its HOMO, to a vacant orbital that can accept electrons, the LUMO of the second reactant. The HOMO of either reactant can be used for an analysis. In a cycloaddition, we examine the bonding interactions of the HOMO of one component with the LUMO of the second component. The next is a 4 plus 2 cycloadditions. To examine the course of a 4 plus 2 cycloaddition, let's arbitrarily choose the HOMO of the diene and the LUMO of the alkene and look at the symmetry of the p orbitals on the terminal carbons of both components. Since two bonding interactions results from the overlap of the like faces of both the sets of the p orbitals, a 4 plus 2 cycloaddition occurs readily by suprafacial reaction under the thermal conditions. Here, the suprafacial addition will be shown in the figure. It can be possible only under the thermal conditions. This is a specific example of a general cycloaddition involving an odd number of pi bonds. The thermal cycloadditions involving the odd number of pi bonds proceeds by a suprafacial pathway because a Diels-Alder reaction follows a concerted suprafacial pathway. The stereochemistry of the diene is retained in the Diels-Alder product. As a result, the reaction of 2,4-hexadiene with ethylene forms a cyclohexene with cis substitution, whereas the reaction of 2,4-hexadiene with ethylene forms a cyclohexene with trans substituents. That is shown in the reaction. The next go for 2+2 cycloadditions. In contrast to 4+2 cycloadditions, 2+2 cycloadditions does not occur under thermal conditions but does not take place photochemically. But it does takes place photochemically. This result is explained by examining the symmetry of the HOMO and LUMO of the alkene reactants. In thermal 2+2 cycloaddition, like phases of the p orbitals on only one set of the terminal carbons can overlap. For like phases to overlap on the thermal carbon, the molecule must. The results is explained by examining the symmetry of the HOMO and LUMO of the alkene reactants. In a thermal 2+2 cycloadditions, like phases of the p orbitals on only one set of terminal carbons can overlap. For like phases to overlap on the terminal carbon, the molecule must twist to allow for an antifacial pathway. This process cannot occur to form small rings. This is shown in the figure. In a photochemical 2+2 cycloaddition, light energy promotes an electron from the ground state HOMO to form the excited state HOMO, which is designated as Psi2 star. The interaction of this excited state HOMO with the LUMO of second alkene then allows for overlap of the like phases of both sets of the p orbitals. The two bonding interactions results and reaction occurs by a suprafacial pathway. The photochemical 2+2 cycloaddition. This is shown in the reaction. This is a specific example of a general cycloaddition involving the even number of pi bonds. The photochemical cycloadditions involving an even number of pi bonds proceed by a suprafacial pathway. The summary of cycloaddition reactions. This summarizes the Woodward-Hoffmann rules that govern cycloaddition reactions. The number of pi bonds refers to the total number of pi bonds from both the components of the cycloaddition. For a given number of pi bonds, the mode of cycloaddition is always opposite in thermal and photochemical reactions. If the reactant molecules are having even number of pi bonds, in thermal conditions, it forms antifacial pathway. In photochemical condition, it can undergo a suprafacial pathway. If the molecule contains odd number of pi bonds, it can undergo thermal conditions suprafacial pathway. Under the photochemical conditions, it can undergo the antifacial pathway. So, the electrocyclic reactions and cycloaddition reactions are completed now. Thank you one and all. So today the class is completed. So in this class we are learning about the electrocyclic reactions in those the thermal conditions, under photochemical conditions, Kahn rotations and disk rotations. In cycloaddition reactions, we are discussing about 4+2 cycloaddition and 2+2 cycloaddition. Those can possible on suprafacial and antifacial additions are explained in detail. Okay, thank you one and all.